Alrighty, the end of the Summer Games Fest. Apparently, Nintendo Direct came out of nowhere to drop. Well, say came out of nowhere. They announced it like 2 days before, but they dropped out another one the day after the whole week had passed. For some reason, they do it in the middle of the day. So I'm actually not rewatching because I haven't watched it, but I'm watching it past. This isn't a live, on the moment thing. So, and some things have come to me already because, well, it's impossible to not know because the internet is the internet. So yeah, I'm watching. But I don't know. I haven't watched anything. I know that Kingdom Hearts is in here, and I know that Ocarina is in here. But we're gonna leave it at that. I don't know anything else about anything else. So let's just jump on in. Let's enjoy it. No spoilers or anything. Obviously, YouTube is not gonna matter because you can just comment. The whole video is up. But for in my chat, So here we go. Nintendo Direct. Also, insert annoying, condescending narrator as per usual. Doodly, doodly. Oh, never mind. Too loud, too quiet, chat, compared to me. Volume check, volume check. You guys are right, though, by the way. I've ever played that. And this is really loud to me, but not to you. The video's louder? Well, maybe I fixed it then.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshi.
Just leave it in Japanese and put subtitles up for the love of God!
Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look at this.
I'm just gonna watch in Japanese version next time, I think. Click.
Hello. Beep.
Beep.
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep.
Beep.
I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Wait, I think we've seen this before, right?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Oh.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But
yeah, I think they've advertised
it
before.
Always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat.
I can't stand the narrator, man, already.
Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm.
Guys, the rhythm game will have different things happening sometimes.
Now.
Do it
2,
now.
3, now.
Oh my
2,
God.
now. 2, 3, now.
I remember this, yeah.
All new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally.
Why is the rating so awkward,
magician.
dude?
I can't lose.
and use the magical power
It's like the
of
new
rhythm to beat
TTS
monsters.
or something.
Cast a fire spell with BA, and a healing spell with B down A.
It's an RPG all of a
Down
sudden.
A, like that.
So you really want to fight?
I like a game like this
Spells will
though.
strike a chord against the foes you face.
Rhythm
Move
RPG.
on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play.
It's basically a big
Into the
party rhythm
groove
game.
Solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Gotta play that, am I right, guys, in a month's time?
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll
Honestly,
also
I
be
think
able
it
to play
looks
on
good for what it
Nintendo
is.
Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
What, the Nintendo Direct?
Let's
Ain't no
begin
way.
with some headlines.
Let's go, Pepper.
Master the way of the sword.
Onimusha.
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the sword play action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Slashing onto the Nintendo Switch 2.
Kyoto has been
Whoa.
overrun by monsters known
Who wrote
as
this?
Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect.
Since I can pause it because it's not live. This trailer, comparative to the ones from the other show where the guy isn't talking on top, the other ones are much better. It's so... Why is Nintendo so insistent on this condescending voice? I'm just gonna say it ruins trailers. You're just pulling away. Some games need an sometimes do need those kind of situations, but very rarely. You don't need it for games like this. Just go away.
And the powerful
Who in their
counterattack
marketing team tell them this is a good idea?
Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments
Play
are
the
also at your
game and you will
disposal
get
to turn
rewards
the
and get
tides of
better
battle.
at the game. How crazy
You
is
can
that?
even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay
That's
Genma.
fine to explain.
As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword,
September.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Dude, I want to play
September
this
25th.
and Control
Pre-orders
and
begin
Phantom
later
Blade.
today
I don't know what
on
to do,
Nintendo
man.
eShop.
I don't know what to do, man.
Your unwritten epic begins.
Is this Dragon's
Dragon's
Dogma?
Dogma 2,
Oh!
Dark Arisen.
Hey,
is
it's doing
heading
Dark
to
Arisen
Nintendo
2?
Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero.
They
burdened
called
with
it
the
Dark
fate of
Arisen
slaying
again?
The dragon who has taken your heart.
The
In this expanded version,
expansion of the
Dragon's
first
Dogma
game
2,
was called Dark Arisen as
explore
well.
the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills.
Not necessarily,
These arms
Deluge.
are ready. Take down powerful monsters
September
in the
discounted
single-player
subs.
action
Every game will have a
RPG
badge.
From a fighter
To get people to
specializing in
subscribe, they just
close-range
think that's the
combat,
meta these
to
days.
a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on
Dragon's
Nintendo Switch
Dogma 2.
October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious
Blades on the
life forms
Switch?
called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission.
Interesting
to save
timing. They
humanity
announced
and reclaim
Celebrate
the
2
planet.
at Summer Games Fest and now
Engage
Celebrate
in
on
high-speed
Nintendo.
combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening.
That was
and
clever.
Strike. Defeat enemies.
I wonder if
to
they get
acquire
Celebrate
new
2 on the
skills.
Switch 2 as well.
Then strategically deploy them
At the
to
same
fit
time.
situation.
Since they're no longer Sony exclusive.
Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
I reckon that's
this
timing.
year.
They're going to release Celebrate 2 on Switch 2 as well.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many
I wish it
interstellar
was a single
areas
player.
to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in
Yeah, I
your
agree,
voyage
Kia.
through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd.
I forgot this was an
Pre-orders begin
exclusive.
later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in
Rayman's-
this bold
Rayman,
reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap.
This will be the
glide,
most successful
and punch their way
Ubisoft
through
game in
charming and
2026
colorful
they'll ever
worlds.
release.
Ride
in modern
dragons
gaming.
across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb.
Does that
in
do what I
local
think
co-op.
it was just doing?
Up to 4 new musical stages
You can't touch this.
and enjoy
It is,
more
yeah.
added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using Game Share locally or online. Rayman
Volumes are
Legends
right now, right,
Retold
guys? Me comparison
launches on
to the game,
Nintendo Switch
the
2
video.
October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover.
Cool. I mean, like, me comparison to the video as well.
Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together
Because
to
it's
find your
really
way
loud
around.
for me.
Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together
Can you
is
not
the
communicate
best part of a big walk.
with a voiceover
Strolling
anyway?
onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas.
Ha, I get it already.
Build your very own floating restaurant
One
with the
Piece?
Straw Hat crew.
Grand Gourmet.
Cook up recipes with Sanji.
Oh my god.
Craft the menu.
You know what? Let's use the One Piece
Decorate
IP
it
to
to your
make this,
liking.
this cooking game.
Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant.
And the One
By
Piece fans
searching
went
for
crazy.
and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece.
I don't think you have to care about One
Gourmet.
Piece to enjoy this game, though.
Sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
The
system.
thing is, Bandai Namco, and because it has One Piece in the name, this game would be like $60, $70 because of it, though. So just be careful.
Systems October 23rd.
The names give it a markup price. Like buying a brand's name. Pokemon
Keep
Pokebia.
adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin,
I'm not gonna
launches
comment.
this August.
That could be as a
Part
popular
2
game.
and
I'm not
Part
comment.
3
I'm not
will
getting the
launch at a
negative
later
feedback.
date. Look out for more details in the future.
Game key card. Speaking of Pokemon, Game Freak.
We hope you're looking forward to more content.
What was that
Pokemon
about?
Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
Why don't they just leave them in Japanese, bro? I don't
This
understand
is
it,
the
man.
Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters
This
from
is like
across the
Xenoblade.
land have gathered to participate.
Oh, Fire Emblem. Okay, but I was okay. Had that anime. Fire Emblem. Wait, new Fire
The
Emblem
story
game.
revolves around 4 heroes.
Oh, that's cool.
Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
It says it's a brand new Fire Emblem game, right?
Ever on the hunt for a stronger
Been a
foe.
while, so it's good.
Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge.
And there's the wife through the game.
Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different
Hey, it has been
ways.
announced already. Okay.
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
That's generally how tactical RPGs work. Thanks.
How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range.
In a Fire Emblem game? No
Your
way.
unique strengths on the battlefield.
Thanks, buddy.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Guys, that's a big game drop. Wait, 17th of September. How many more games could come out in September? This is ridiculous. Can we get any more September games? Come on. Also, March be Orange.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
because of the red
Captain
screen,
Collection,
when it goes
that
red.
launches the same day. Please look forward to it.
The book. Wait, physical book though? Wow, actually in good deluxe version of the game, like proper massive art. I get that, but I'm saying it's massive. But art book, they're doing steel tins, steel books of the games now, and cards and stuff.
That launches the
And a map. I love it when an RPG game throws in a map.
same day.
That's pretty cool.
Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Okay. starting to heat up now, Direct.
The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Ninja 2.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world.
Wait, this game is kind of fun to play, though.
Back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
Limited time?
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Go buy all of the... Make sure you get the subscription and buy all of the Nintendo Classics.
By completing them, you can earn and enjoy
so all the classics?
digital challenge cards. And
I kind of want to do it, though.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection.
Dude, I like this though.
DK Challenge can be accessed.
Wait, Dev should do stuff like this more often. This is one of the greatest ideas I've ever seen. The company's just like, it's annoying that it's all locked behind subscription, but that's a fun like online challenge. Everyone has a challenge to go and just go through all of the Donkey Kong games and complete these challenges to unlock. Yeah, you get a digital card, but it's kind of like a nice showcase. That'd be a fun stream event for me as well. I don't have a Switch 2, so I can't do the Bonzana one. But like, that's a cool idea. That's a very, very cool idea. I wish that's a cool idea that the other companies should start to do. I love this. This is one of my favorite ideas Nintendo's dropped in years.
Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2.
It's subscription locked because of the old Donkey Kong games are locked behind the emulated in-game in-console emulator. But like, that's a cool idea. I like the DK challenge thing. That's a really cool idea. That's like when speedrunners have a timed speedrun event. Like,
you'll be able to barrel through
where the
these
cash prize
challenges starting later today.
We should announce the event.
In the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush.
So was that version from Bonzana? I like that version.
Collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
What?
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more.
40 years, man.
Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event.
Guys, Mario is 40 years old.
Event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Wait, is this the game we didn't know about or a new one?
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell on
at least it's the same devs.
2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale.
JJK were like, yo, we love your game. Can you make a game in our anime?
Enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points,
here's $1 billion
to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players.
Oh, that's interesting.
Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survive-a-thon launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
I think it's a cool idea. It looks good though. It does look good. I don't care for JJK
Are you
though.
up for the challenge in these games?
I don't care for that anime.
Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks.
This is the one with the Lord of the Rings music, mate.
Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
September, October, guys. Yeah, people clap another game. Oh, we already knew about that one anyway, so.
Enter a darkly elegant world
Lies of P?
based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
So Lies of P's on
The
Switch.
city under siege.
Was it not on Switch
You must
already?
fight rampaging
You
mechanical
know what? I
puppets.
realised where the heck's the Elden Ring Switch edition, Switch 2 version they announced like 10 million years ago?
And seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your
Yeah,
own
okay, they're all releasing these games on Switch 2 now, yeah.
humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know
Good idea.
this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P, Complete Edition.
That's cool. You get the expansion as well. So you buy that, you get the normal, you get the base and you get the vanilla and the expansion. that come
Which
with it.
includes Overture, a prequel
Yeah, there you go.
expansion to the main game. Launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Cool.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way on
Devil May Cry
Nintendo
5
Switch
Devil
2.
Hunter Edition.
Play as Nero, Dante.
I am the
and Virgil,
something that
each
I am the
armed with
storm
different
that is
battle styles as you
approaching.
fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60
I always
frames
forget
per
the lyric
second
for some reason.
in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch 2.
it's
June
too early
23rd.
for me earlier, so I'm watching
Pre-orders
all now.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical
That's like the second Capcom game. What do you mean, Venom?
era, deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
Besides, every showcase has at least Capcom shot up 600 times.
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades?
This is like a game I could play in a week.
Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Early 2027.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Every game will now release early 2027. Games that weren't already planned for this year, they're like, yeah, just wait till next year. Just release it in 2027. Don't bother. There's no window anymore.
2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Oh, so Xenoblade 1, 2, Twin. Oh, they're making Switch 2 versions of Xenoblade Chronicles.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
Remasters,
In-game
guys.
cutscenes also have
Remasters.
enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that,
Thanks, game.
but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game.
I take it they added that in
To
second
fight
game and not the
mercenary
first
squad
game.
battles in the second.
I know, I've been told to play Xenoblade like 700 times.
And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details. There's also a variety of other content
high-speed vehicle, new equipment designs, voice heart-to-heart
added
conversations.
to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
New quest.
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be
What a mouthful. Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, digital version.
available.
Put it into one word, bro.
Later
You
today.
can read.
The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
I heard the soundtrack's top tier,
Chronicles
though.
2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be
The 3
available
tracks
on
I've
the
ever heard
dates
from
shown on
Xenoblade is
screen.
like up there. I think I'll play it for the soundtrack alone.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope
I
you'll
get the
check them out.
feeling that they're about to drop a new one.
And a new story in the Xenoblade
There we
series
go.
is about
I
to
felt like
begin.
that was, the
Here
trailer
are
went
some
on for a
early
long
moments
time.
from the game.
Just the setup. Sometimes with these setups, you can tell they're coming.
世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。
I recognize that VA.
リューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
Looks very Dragon Questy, gameplay wise.
使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
What's this?
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思う？
Intensive exploration.
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂
Great visual though.
ドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
Do you know what I like already? The main character is not a silent protagonist.
さあ始まるわよ。兄上。
I don't think this looks anything like a Zelda game.
行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は
Yeah, I like that. I like the not silent protagonist.
神の恨みが未だ晴ら
Oh, you're right. Elves that are used in every mythology ever must be Zelda, man. Lord of the Rings must be Zelda, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It looks completely different to to Zelda.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new
What?
beginning.
Anime equals Breath of the Wild. Okay.
What kind of story do you think will be told?
Elves and anime
Please
equals
look
Breath of the
forward
Wild.
to
I got it.
future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Tennis?
Welcome to Woohoo Island.
Bro, I love Nintendo Party Games music. They have some of the greatest, like, that piano jingle there was
Home
great.
to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
This is a
Nintendo
vibe, this
Switch
track.
Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets.
It's like the best thing about
bows,
Nintendo Party Games, the music.
or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly.
Just
in
kidding.
archery.
Ew.
Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis.
If it's not expensive, Heffron, you know this is a Nintendo, right?
Bump.
This is at least $70.
And spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling.
Nintendo don't know how to do cheap price games.
Shoot to score in basketball.
Is it first party? $70.
Then swing your club
for a
in
reason
golf.
though. Okay.
Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in
Thumb wars, let's go!
Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding.
They put thumb wars in. Let's go.
Steer with handles and coast.
It
along
looks
the
great, by the
in
way.
Power cruising.
It looks great, by the way. The
Tilt
visuals are
controller
amazing.
And fly around freely in prop plane.
Whoever made this game grew up in the same generation that we were kids. So
Plus,
the
you
thumb
can
war,
warm up
come
for
on.
these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
A game in October
Nintendo
ain't no way. I mean, that game's that game is a longevity game anyway.
Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included.
Only Switch
but
2.
Since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports. Thumb wrestling.
Sport. Thumb wrestling's guys, just in. Thumb wrestling is now a sport. Just saying it. Thumb wrestling is officially a sport according to Nintendo.
Let's go over
I can't wait to join the International Thumb Wars.
Hold down your opponent's thumb
Yo,
for 3
Olympics.
seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free.
Should be in the Olympics.
And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
3, 2, 1.
You'll need this to claim victory.
I think it's a fun idea to add to this though. Look at their hands,
Here's
bro.
to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves.
It's like the equivalent of Kingdom
Just like
Hearts
this.
feet, but in hands.
Here we go. Let's have a good match.
That's not really him playing the game, by
got
the
it
way.
right away.
2, 1.
Oh, they broke free. All right.
I don't feel like he's really playing this, but I'm just going out on a whim. How's it going, Hannah? Taking 100
Let's
bits.
try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it.
I mean, he might be. He might
Oh, they
be.
broke
I don't think
free.
it's...
You have to keep them pinned. Nope. Wait.
Okay, maybe he
wait.
is. He looks real.
Whew.
The voice actor on top, though, is getting really irritating. Okay, you can't see, but they got the thumb in the corner as well. I think if those who've already seen it, you probably would know, but you got the motion sensor on the bottom right down here as well. Thank you. Appreciate that, Hannah. Thank you for the 100 bits.
I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle.
Bro, just leave him in Japanese. It's
Nail got
fine.
bigger.
Gosh.
Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal.
What is with Nintendo America having to put these voices on top,
Ooh,
man?
it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Or just have the option to turn it on and off, you know? And just have it's his full
Survive a
subtitle.
land ruled by dragons.
This guy is going to talk over the whole trailer.
Comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
God, we've seen this trailer 3 times this week now, man.
On the forgotten continent.
It don't even look that good. I'm sorry, I don't. It's one of I'm very respectful, even if I'm not interested. But this game don't even look that good, man.
And uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the
Most
Dragon
RuneScape
Queen.
fans are just gonna play old school
In this
RuneScape.
survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits.
In fact, we'll test versions later on. Maybe I can find a non-American one.
Unveil lost secrets and challenge dragons in
I'm not gonna switch out now. But...
RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
I like the music.
Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Party Land.
I've been waiting for ages for this game!
Themed mini games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
There's Starfall.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial.
When?
25th.
Oh wow, it comes out this month.
A free demo that includes a tutorial, and one
That's
of the game's
crazy.
opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
How about Mage? Pixels? Is this a 2D HD? It is, yeah.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Oh, they're doing a full-on proper like Final Fantasy 2D HD game now, officially, without it being like a remake or the Avengers of Elliot. Okay.
This is Lapis, a vast world that is
prospered. The modernization of Final Fantasy.
After the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of
Wait, this is cool.
must journey across the realm with his companions to
It'd be like an old school Final Fantasy game. It's turn-based as well. Actual turn-based, guys. More turn-based, you know, not Final Fantasy 7. I mean, actual turn-based, like Final Fantasy 3.
In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions.
Why is he here?
In thrilling
Make it unique, bro.
Based battles, call upon visions. Iconic Final Fantasy heroes from
I don't like that.
other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems
available October 22nd. Interesting. So, right, okay. It reminds me of Brave Exvius, the mobile game. Anyone played that? Anyone knows what I'm talking about? It feels like it's that. Because that was like the birth of 2D HD in a way. Like, it kind of, I don't know why they put Cloud in it. I don't know why they put Cloud in it. I think that's kind of a weird... Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 versions of the game. It doesn't say Switch 2 only.
22nd. Is on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems, October 22nd.
Nah, it's on everything. Trust me, it's on everything. It's on everything.
Weird.
That's a multi-platform dead pop, so I wouldn't worry.
Whimsical world is waiting.
Well, I guess with the FF7 thing, I just feel like it's forcing... I like it when you don't need to rely on the other IPs to sell it, and I feel like that was forcing clouding.
Exploration adventure.
If it was an Easter egg like they do with Final Fantasy Tactics, I'd be less, I'd be like, oh, okay, you know what? It's like the hidden Cloud and Aerith in the game kind of thing, but they don't put it on the advertisement. They showcase Cloud intentionally to try and pull people in.
Giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful
But looks great.
potato have in common
Looks great. I'll definitely be playing that, obviously. That looks really good. I like that. I love the 2D HD.
nothing other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a
Wait, didn't say Square Enix at the front? I was like, where did that come from?
their own
Wait,
problems
that's exciting.
and puzzles to solve.
Holy!
But beneath this seemingly happy world,
Dude, as Final Fantasy fans, we're eating good. We are eating good this year. This year and next year, we're eating very good.
lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all their worth.
See, if you
Time
give
to
Square
join the
time,
resistance
they cook
by
and give
using
us stuff.
Piku's surprising
He was like,
abilities
where's Square
help
last year?
solve the people's problems
cooking.
in
That's what they're
surprising
doing.
and
They were
downright
cooking.
oddball ways.
Where were they? People were like, where were they all last year? Yeah, they were cooking all this stuff for this year, mate. Trust me.
Feeling baffled by
Games
these
take a long time to make.
denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate
That game will be $60
understanding.
though.
And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover
We'll go
the
back and do that
secrets of
trailer
this
again, right?
vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Sorry, Picky Nuki. I didn't care.
Prepare for an all-new
Dragon Quest?
monster-filled adventure.
Square again? Hold up.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom
Why is
of
this trailer
Witherwood.
even louder than all the other stuff?
There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
Is it Dragon Quest Pokemon? Is this Dragon Quest Pokemon? Okay, this is Dragon Quest Pokemon.
And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies.
I like the music though.
Now, take on the most fierce
It's a good
of
IP to
foes
do this kind of stuff for
with
though.
a team that's uniquely your own.
You say that like I know every Dragon Quest game.
Adventure
I
is
haven't even played them.
And it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
Okay, nice build up, just for no reason. Just about time you got hit. And then...
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
Dark Souls game? Souls
Young
game?
monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Oh, is this actually Duskbloods? Release date? Go on, say September. Oh, closed network test. They still haven't got a release date for this game yet that they announced a year and a half ago. I could tell it's FromSoft immediately. But it's a multiplayer game, isn't it? Yeah, I know what Duskbloods is.
Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Again, Elden Ring that was announced a year, on the first, for Switch 2, when they first announced the Switch 2, still isn't out for some reason. Yeah, it'll be out in 6 months.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The 4 of them are using the hideout ship as their hub.
Night Rain was even shorter than that, wasn't it?
These land masses,
the Night Rain network text was 2 or 3 months before that one released.
Time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those.
I know
lights.
it's a side game, but so is Dust Buds.
There's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way.
Although, yeah, it wasn't asset reuse. It was asset reuse. You're right. At least the assets are brand new for Dust Buds. I agree.
So you shouldn't go it alone.
I was talking about in between the network.
This comes in the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks.
Hi, Dee. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good.
Launches
Hope you're doing well today.
extra
Happy
height.
Tuesday.
And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after.
I'm only
it's
reacting
placed.
because this guy talking about.
Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And
Game
you
is
can
kind of fun though,
customize all
too.
sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct.
Oh, it is
airing on
Splatoon.
June 30th.
I wasn't sure if I
In the
misheard
smart
that.
device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about
Yeah, I
Splatoon
agree.
Raiders.
I agree, Venom.
Details will be announced.
I think
here.
it's a cool
Look
idea.
out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
See ya! I hate to pause in the middle, but my bladder is failing, and because it's not live, I'm taking advantage of it. Alright, I'll be back in just literally about 20 seconds, right? 30 seconds. I bet. Right. Not like reality broken.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
I was gonna say Pikmin for a second, but clearly not. Oh, Delta Ring. Wait, is this gonna be 5 and 6, or is this just gonna be a Switch version? I assume it's just a Switch version of Delta Ring. I'm guessing it's not on the Switch yet. Chapter 5 is waiting. It is chapter 5? Because it says it's waiting. Wait a minute, that's chapter 5? So on June 24th, chapter 5's out. So you're only waiting for one more chapter. I haven't played Delta and I won't play Undertale.
Awaken your
Wait, that's
power.
massive, isn't it? That's a big deal. Wait, okay. That means that chapter 6 could be out by the end of the year, if not next year. Ooh.
Heed me, O kingless.
This is metaphor, right?
Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
No, it was a big deal last year,
This is
Venom.
the United Kingdom of you.
I think it was a big deal last year, right? Oh, there's just 7 chapters? I thought there was only 6. It was a big deal last year because it was like the one that was official, the one you pay for.
Cronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky.
I disagree. It was everywhere. And a
throne
GDQ.
Begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election,
Just a lot of games came out
throne
last year,
put
so
their
it
plans
was like
into action.
everything overclouded with something else.
As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the
It's
way.
at least 7. I thought there were
Various
6.
enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world,
You'll feel this one.
as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny.
So Deltarune's
and
out
change
this
the
month.
world
It said
in
June, right?
Metaphor.
Interesting.
Refantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Holy, this is the I knew it. You know, a couple of a month ago, I said the second half. It said it feels like it's been quite a quiet start to 2026 for games, but the second half of the year is going to be so insane. I'm not even kidding. It is actually
Explore,
crazy.
survive.
The metaphor's on Switch now. Xenoblade and Metaphor have made it to Switch too, so that makes sense.
Dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft.
Now
is
all these
on the
games can
way.
actually be played on the Switch. That's why it's all
Dig
happening.
into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo
I didn't play
Switch
Deltarune.
worlds
I haven't
can be
played any of
carried
them.
over, so you can pick up right where you left off.
Most non-Persona game you've ever played?
Create next.
It's a
Minecraft
Persona-like, right?
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Oh yeah, Minecraft, by the way. Atelier again, early 2027. Don't clash your RPG with remake. Keep dropping so many games out every year. It's nuts. Yeah, I saw the Metal Gear Solid 4 one there though. DayZ. Interesting. Metal Gear Solid 2 Master Collection, there it is. Tales of Eternia remastered. Nice. They're remastering all the Tales games. So. Quite some big announcements in this whole like throw it all together a bit. Final Fantasy 14 online, let's go! So Final Fantasy 14 is on Switch now as well, huh?
The battle of light and darkness
Pause.
approaches.
Wait, is this Kingdom Hearts? Okay.
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies.
But it's already on the Switch.
Battle enemies in action RPG.
Wait, are these real versions?
Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Hold on, what?
Your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
So are these the real? I know the originals are cloud-based. Are these non-cloud-based ones then, basically? Yeah.
These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th.
Okay. Because everyone complained about it, right?
Compilations.
Oh, I love the art, dude. I love the art. Yeah, well, this is Kingdom Hearts 3 won't run on a normal Switch, I don't think, right? So that makes sense. I love the art there, by the way. I love this style of like the generations of Sora and everything on that art there.
Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on
a demo with Remind. What do you need a demo with Remind?
Nintendo eShop.
Well, okay. Well, I wonder what that sets up. There you go.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Sora's feet are normal size! Did he just jump on the Keyblade? Oh, they've taken that mechanic even further now. Wait, is that Dark Sora? Ooh, I get excited now. Launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
How was that?
Finally, I told you Kingdom Hearts 4 was going to be announced this year. Everyone was like, nah, Marsh, Copium. I told you it was getting announced this year.
Next is our last announcement.
I mean, the last one was a teaser, and that was a proper trailer. That was probably the first real proper trailer. The first one was just like a very alpha version teaser of Kingdom Hearts 4. They should never have even dropped that, to be honest with you, because you have people going, where was it for ages? That was a proper trailer, yeah. I think it was a proper trailer, yeah. It's all Zero Worlds. You don't need to see anything. Do you want to see everything spoiled?
Please.
I'd rather them not show it.
Take a look.
Or an extended teaser, maybe, yeah. We'll go back through that trailer anyway. But got the next big announcement. Unfortunately, I knew about because the internet, but like I didn't see it.
Called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
I like this.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not.
I have to get a Switch 2 now, don't I? I have to get a Switch 2, don't I? Time to build up an investment for a Switch 2, chat. Oh, it looks good though. Okay, holy 4K Zelda. Damn, dude. This, oh, okay, I got chills. I got chills. That's really insane. 2026. 2026. This year?
The Legend of Zelda.
Don't you
Ocarina
dare
of
say
Time
September
will
or
be
something.
Reborn on Nintendo Switch 2.
Release it next year, please. Release it. In fact, release it this year and take Game Awards away. Win the game of the year over the other one.
Announced in the future,
Please.
so please look forward to them.
We have a counter to GTA
That's all
6.
for
Let's
today's
go.
Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
I really liked that Ocarina of Time
Thank
trailer.
you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something
She got
new.
promoted. Let's go.
I watch
GG
the
to the
trailers, I hear
promo.
about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting.
Oh, the Treehouse is the yappy
And if
session,
you enjoyed
right?
Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego
We're not
Comic-Con,
bothering with this
we'll
unless
have
it
the
was
game
more.
playable on the show floor.
Unless
Because
they
at the end of the day,
talk about
I think
Ocarina
the
or
best
something.
way
In
to
it.
understand a game is to pick up the controller and play.
She actually just cooked. Hear that? Instead of watching. Okay. As a streamer, I'm saying sometimes it's fine to watch the game, but a lot of people run to the internet and put their dumbass opinions about things without actually playing a game or even trying to understand. She's right. Understanding the game most is when you play it.
Thanks
Sorry.
for watching.
To get it out.
I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love
Also the
about
drama
games
themes.
and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
All right, well, Treehouse Live, that's fun. Okay, like, well, you know, that's just the yapping section. That was the Nintendo Direct. I'm gonna go in detail. We're gonna rewatch the Kingdom Hearts stuff, and I'll do that as a separate video, YouTube. But I just want to recap the so much sincerity. I want to recap the Nintendo Direct very quickly first, because you know we just some bits to talk about, and this was the Nintendo Direct thing. Let me just mute this. Right, so really good. This might have been one of the best Nintendo Directs I've actually ever watched. Usually I'm and it's not because I'm anti-Nintendo, it's just because it never normally has something that interesting. Now, I granted there was a lot of Square there, so maybe for me personally, one of the best ones ever. But they did also drop Not Ocarina. So this was probably one of the biggest ones I've done in years. Probably since Tears of the Kingdom's announcement, right? Arguably, I think that and, you know, I guess the Switch 2 announcement is probably the biggest things they dropped. They started the show pretty strong as well. No, they didn't start the show that strong. They started with the rhythm game, which, don't get me wrong, I think the rhythm game looks fine. I think it looks kind of really entertaining, to be honest with you, but I don't think you start the show on that one. The show didn't really pick up for me personally until they announced the Fire Emblem game. I think Fire Emblem is a big deal. Oh my god, it's really hard to find what I'm looking for. I think the Fire Emblem... okay, this is Xenoblade stuff. Okay, I'm a bit too far behind then. But the Fire Emblem stuff was really cool. The Donkey Kong... Here you go. Fire Emblem looked really cool. I think it's been a long time since the Fire Emblem game... I don't know when the last Fire Emblem game came out. I'm not familiar with them, but there's a big fan base of Fire Emblem games. So I'm sure the Fire Emblem community is on fire right now and like having a loving life. So it's great to see the... I'm always thinking of the fan bases, you know, like the fan bases like been waiting for a while for games. This had a really good showcase of games. The DK challenge thing, I love this concept where it's like, okay, there's this challenge going on like anyone can jump into, where as long as you have the subscription, I guess, but you have to jump back through all of the you play all the old, you have to do these little feats in each Donkey Kong game, and then to get to the end of the... I kind of want to do that now, but I don't have the subscription thing. Fire Emblem's your game for September. That's Lords of the Fallen, doesn't really matter. They dropped Xenoblades. Okay, there was a lot of like games that already existed put on the Switch for Switch 2. That's been happening across the board. There was Xenoblade Chronicles as well. Where they've remastered 1, 2, and 3. Or made, we're calling Switch 2 versions, but they're remastered basically and made them like perform better, which is really good. And then they dropped the new Xenoblade Chronicles, which actually looked really good as well, wherever that is. Here you go. This visually looks stunning. This visually looks stunning. Open world exploration game. Maybe that's where the Breath of the Wild idea is coming from. But yeah, visually looks stunning. Just like a normal anime action RPG to me, but it looks nothing like Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry, it just doesn't make it. I'm sorry, they're all small and chibi-ish in Breath of the Wild. This is not that kind of anime style, but it is a very nice looking game. Yeah, this is like a normal anime game. But holy cap! Look, okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I noticed it on the time, but I want to point it out now. Look at this, right? The world is like a smaller world, right? You can see the other parts of the map from here, so you can get to there later on probably. But you can see it in there because it probably, you know, like how in Halo they had that thing where it's that big like I don't know what it was called, but the big arc and you're fighting on the arc. Yeah, it's basically like that. You can see the other parts of the map in the distance as you're walking. That's so cool, and they've made this look so authentic. That's really cool. This game looks really good. It'll be very interesting, and the story seems interesting as well. This was the sports stuff. Seems like a good time to get into the Xenoblade Saga series. But yeah, then there was Star Fox is out in a couple of weeks. Then there's this new Final Fantasy game. Holy cat! Square fans are eating damn good, bro. We got an old school style Final Fantasy, which could be like a real tester here to see like, wow, if they remake 6 or Chrono Trigger, it really will be like this kind of thing, where you've got even the cutscenes all in like pixels there, but like 2D HD. New Final Fantasy game drop. That's interesting. They can't obviously go Final Fantasy 17 here, so they're going to do a Final Fantasy in that style, and it's proper turn-based Final Fantasy game. Even played the main theme. This game looks amazing. I love the look of this already. We are definitely playing this. This game comes out in October. This is my October game. But yeah, the mobile game Breath Exvius was doing this animation style, and I guess Octopath was doing it before. But yeah, this looks awesome. God, that guy just got wrecked. But even with the world map and everything, and the chocobo, it looks really, really cool. I love the art of it already. But this is how you do like keep that retro art alive in the modern gaming. I think it's really, really cool. Look at it. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, this is why I say it's Brave Exvius, because it's how Brave Exvius battles. He even looks like the main character from Brave Exvius, to be honest with you, because I played that when that game first dropped. But it's great if they're making a full-scale game out of it, and it's not going to be mobile game only, full characters. My only concern is that they put the cloud thing into it, which I feel like is. I know he was a summon or whatever he was supposed to be, but I feel like they're forcing it there. But it are they actually the Brave Exvius characters? Hold on a minute. The first Brave Exvius game, Exvius main character. I might just be overthinking it. No, Rain and Fina are in Brave Exvius. This is Brave Exvius, the video game. This is, even though it's called something else, this is, I knew it was Brave Exvius the moment I saw it. I was like, this is Brave Exvius. I recognize him because that's why I played it from 1.0. This is literally Brave Exvius. But it's just not a gacha game, which is cool. But maybe this is a test to see, like, you know, if this lands, then, you know, this is going to be, you know, this is going to be a good baseline to do things like Chrono Trigger remake, FF6 remake, you know, they could, if this is voice acted as well, which I really hope it is, you could have 2D HD remakes of 4, 5, and 6 as well. And, or, you know, I start considering doing all those things. Like, there's a lot of potential here. But yeah, Rain and Fina are like the main guy and the main female from Brave Exvius, which is fine because the story baseline was really good. Now they get their own proper game. I like that without having to force it in the gacha. Yeah, because it was really good. A lot of gachas have really good stories that people don't experience because it's a mobile game and it's time gated and people hate that stuff. So it's good. It's nice that they're transferring. I'm surprised they didn't call it XPS, but like, yeah, that's fine. Wow, that just hit me. But yeah, and then they got the... And this makes sense why this is here now. Because I thought I recognized the mechanic. The reason why I said XP is because I recognized the flipping mechanic immediately, by the way. So, like, yeah, it is. It's a real turn-based game. That's really cool. But yeah, this looks really good. Resonance. They're calling it Resonance. And the Crystal. Okay, it was a big giveaway. But yeah. Yeah, it looks really cool. And then, obviously, after that, we had a bunch of games that we kind of already knew about. They got the Splatoon thing happening as well, which seems really cool. Deltarune Chapter 5, another big announcement. Then they had a bunch of stuff. Then Kingdom Hearts is getting proper versions of the game. Okay, hang on. Then there was Kingdom Hearts getting the proper versions of... we're getting proper versions of Kingdom Hearts. Like I say, proper versions. It's in like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, and all the stuff that comes with it is going to be non-cloud based now for the Switch 2. Which I think people said it run like crap anyway, so this is great. And obviously it's all set up for Kingdom Hearts 4. And then obviously they dropped the Kingdom Hearts 4 teaser. Surprised this didn't make Summer Games. Oh, I guess we had the other thing there. Gosh, Nomura wasn't joking when he said they're all on pace. Kingdom Hearts 4, my guess, I'll probably repeat this in another video, but my guess is we're gonna get remake. We're getting not Revolutions. We're getting FF7 in spring. And we might get this in the fall of 2027. Like, you know, autumn, fall, you know, October, November, Kingdom Hearts 4 will drop. Which is fine. Imagine dropping both games the same year. Or they're going to build this up over a year. It's hard to tell. But yeah, it looks great. It looks great. We're going to go through the Kingdom Hearts 4 detail in a bit more detail in a minute. They introduced a bunch of characters. That this is probably like, did you play the mobile game? Then you won't know who this character is if you don't. I mean, you say about Nomura, but like, it's been what? The game came out in 2019, Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, and then it's like, you expect them to work immediately. Like, I don't know. I think it's just because you announce a teaser too early, people say, where is it, for ages. Whereas if you don't announce something until it's ready, then, or at least within a year or two of release, then everyone just shuts up and forgets about it, you know? But yeah, and then we had the Ocarina of Time at the end there, remake. Which, the internet had ruined already, by the way, and unfortunately, and whilst I don't really acknowledge leaks ever, people kept yapping about it. So, you know, it's one of those things where I'm just it ruins the moment, okay? Can the internet just stop spoiling things, all right? Just keep it in your private discords and leave it there. Right? Just keep it in your private, you know, leaks are cringe anyway. But anyway, I'm not gonna okay, this is really hype. I think if there's a way to remake any Zelda game, you absolutely should start Ocarina of Time. It is without a doubt the most iconic Zelda game and biggest Zelda game on the planet. I don't think anyone can dispute that. You might have your favorites and whatnot, but Ocarina of Time is probably the #1 Zelda game of all the Zelda games. It's the one that basically is the one that everyone knows or has played, or at least, you know, will go back and play if they haven't tried it as their first Zelda game. It's the Final Fantasy VII of Zelda games in reality. So it is definitely, they're going to start remaking Zelda games. This is a good place to start. Nintendo don't normally do remakes. As far as I can tell, it's interesting. Are they just delaying a new Zelda game to make remakes of things now? I wonder what the structure of what's happening right now. But I will say that it looked really good because it weren't like animated like Breath of the Wild. I'm really glad to see they did this. It weren't like Breath of the Wild style or even Wind Waker, as much as I love those styles, it really is a 4K looking Link, which means that we're going to have a full-on 4K experience of Ocarina of Time, and it's coming out this year. So the fundraising for a Switch 2 begins now. we're gonna have to build up a fundraiser for a Switch 2 because I feel like I want to play this. But I think when he's moving and stuff like it'll look a bit better. You know, I think this is not the best shot for him. They could have showed a little bit more gameplay maybe, or even just the Deku Tree. You don't want to give too much away, but you want to see some more. Especially again, it's coming out this year, but they're obviously probably really hyped for this. Maybe they're doing for Majora's. I mean, Majora's is just the follow-up to Ocarina in reality, right? It's like the Tears of the Kingdom, the Breath of the Wild. I think that if they were to remake another Zelda game, once this is out, I think they'll look at older ones. Or maybe Wind Waker. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think they'll just judge it off the success of this. But I was thinking about this. This is a good way for just if you can start remaking it, and then if they're going to remake, like, they could consider remaking the old ones, like Link to the Past, right? But do it as a 2D HD remake. There's lots of opportunity of different remakes for different ways of doing Zeldas. You know, and Zelda traditionally always do their brand new franchises, their new versions of Zelda, completely different to the other ones. So should be interesting, you know. There's a world where I think Twilight Princess could get a remake as well, because it's the one that a lot of people have missed, but say is as good as all the other games. So because of the Wii thing. But yeah, it showcases the Triforce on his hand as well immediately, but maybe that was just done for trailer purposes. There's a real possibility this was just done to tell the story at the start of the game, kind of thing. But I still think it looks really good. I think it's really showing. I think this is exciting to me. I can't believe it's this year as well. The worst kept secret, but also best kept secret. I mean, if they'd been cooking on this game for years and it only got leaked like a few months ago, it was a good secret for a long time until, you know, someone ruins everything. But yeah, great Nintendo Direct showcase. Absolutely. Like 9 out of 10 Nintendo Direct, apart from the voiceover guy. Okay, 8 out of 10, because the voiceover guy is the most condescending person. Nintendo, stop using the Nintendo America new CEO now. Message to you. These condescending voiceovers are just kind of getting in the way of the trailers more often than not. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. If a dev wants to put an over voice in their trailer, they'll do it themselves. Just stop. Just stop. You don't need to tell me how to play the game in a trailer or what's going to happen. All right? You know, it's not working. It's not working. But other than that, yeah, really good showcase. Very impressed. Normally I'll be like, Nintendo Directs mean to be the more mid than that, but no, this was better than the Sony. This was better than Sony's State of Play for me personally. I guess it was JRPG Central, but yeah, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius has got its own game now. Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer and proper versions have been released on Switch. Ocarina. The Xenoblade Chronicles looks really good. Yeah, lots of Deltarune, a lot of good stuff. Great job, Nintendo. And we'll see you in the next. That's the end of Summer Games Fest. Actually, this time. I know I've said it for 3 videos now, but this is the actual end of the Summer Games Fest. What a week it's been. What an insane week it's been. So we'll see you there for when all these games come out. Peace.